Karen,
Roxanne.
they say it's easier to sell to an existing customer than to
Mhm.
get a new one. Do you agree with that?
Yes, 1000%. Mhm.
Mm, I do too, but I don't like to use that word, but sometimes even though we know, wait, it's easier to sell again to my current customer, there's those customers that just don't, they're just not cooperating. They just don't buy.
Mm. Okay. Where are we going with this?
Well, I was just thinking because, we've been talking about customers and summer's coming up. And even if summer wasn't coming up, y'all, you have these customers that have purchased from you. And if they're not purchasing again, I think we need to talk about what you can do to get them back into the rhythm of purchasing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go there. We need to go there today because we literally just said, like, that's kind of low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's right.
So tune in, listen, and learn how to re engage some people.
Let's re-engage. It's like they've lost that loving feeling and it's time to bring it back. Reunited and it feels so good. Tip number one is this. Let's start with social media because it's important. Y'all, your social media is not just a driver for getting new customers. It's also social proof. It's also FOMO. It's also works to remind your current customers to use their dang product.
Yep.
Most of the time people don't reorder because they're not using their product. Because if they're using their product, they see the transformation, they're experiencing it, they're loving it. Taryn's a great example, and they just keep buying more and more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
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 But if they're not using their product, that's when they're like, oh, or if like, oh, I still have some, that means they're not using it. One of the things I love to tell my clients is in your stories, make sure you're using your product, even if you don't talk about it, because you're reminding people who've purchased it, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that dang thing.
Yep.
Scott's a perfect example. We'll be on the couch watching TV and Domino's commercial will come on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want Domino's so bad right now, which we don't get. And he hasn't had Domino's in years. However, seeing that commercial of someone eating the Domino's makes him want the Domino's.
Yep.
You can do the same thing with your social media, using your product, wearing your sweat, whatever you sell reminds people, oh, right, I have that. I need to use it. Whoops.
Literally marketing 101. Like, your
Yeah.
marketing isn't just to get new people. It's to bring awareness and remind your current people. Like, I see Nike commercials and I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to buy new shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
More Nikes. The other thing is,
I actually hate Nike shoes, but anyways, keep going.
so you're not an actual current customer. That didn't exactly work, but I see where you're.
I used to be. Yes, not anymore.
Another thing to do is this, lean into FOMO. FOMO is a real thing, right? So celebrate the people who are using it that are having great transformation. Celebrate them in your social. Talk about so-and-so loving this product and why they love it. Talk about it in your emails. Use that every month in social emails. We have some little thing that's a testimonial. We put it in different ways because if I hear Taryn is using it and she's loving it and she's getting these great results, I'm like, crap, I want those results too. I need to start using that thing that's in my closet.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's even sometimes this might be a cool angle to take of so you highlight someone who, hey, I just talked to so and so, they're using the product every day, here's their results. So I'm highlighting how often you're using it. You could even do the flip side. I was talking to a customer who wasn't getting the results that she wanted. Here's what I found out. She was only using it every other day.
Yes.
Boom.
Exactly. I love it. Huge, huge, huge. The other thing is, so that's the social aspect of it. Now let's talk about what you can do off of social and email. Is touching base with them. Actually check with them, see how they're doing. Now, I think that if it's someone who hasn't purchased in let's say 90 days, that will probably hit the some of you are on 2 month or some of you are on 1 month rotations if you have consumable products, or maybe I bought some leggings for me, it's time again. My suggestion is this: after 90 days, you want to make sure you're touching base with them if you haven't. I recommend, if they're like, yeah, I'm good, no problems. First of all, book a time, schedule a time to talk to them the next month, right? But also ask them, like, remind yourself to talk to them the next time is what I'm saying, but also ask them, like, hey, I know it's been a while since you ordered the blah, blah, blah. And, weather's changed or your needs might have changed. I'd love to just let's connect for a consult to see if there's something that might work for you. So, like, that way you're offering your services as an expert, because it could just be that maybe it was a weight loss pill and they lost the weight, so they don't need what you have anymore. But you've got something that's like a maintenance pill and they need to get to the maintenance pill, but you don't know because you haven't had that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Can you also touch base about not producty things? Because sometimes I feel like
you can.
I only get the emails or messages about the product. And I'm like, girl, I thought we were friends. You tricked me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just slid right in.
There's this Trinidadian saying, because, I'm Trinidadian, that says,
Yeah.
you know what thought made a man do? I'm about to cuss, everyone. Shit his pants.
Wait, I don't understand.
But that's basically, he thought he was okay, but he wasn't, because he thought, like, kind of like an ass makes it, an ass out of you and me.
Assumption,
he
yeah.
Thought, and I don't know the full story, but that's, so my parents would be like, you know what thought made a man do?
And you're like, dang it.
so yeah, I thought we were friends. Yeah, no. But you're right. Yes. Talk about, let's think about what's coming up. School's ending for a lot of people. If you know that your clients are parents, touch base with them about that. Find out, what are you doing this summer? What's going on? Like, that type of thing is really juicy and important. Oh, I got another one.
What?
I was with my pro clients last night and we were talking about some things and some needs. And y'all, traveling is big right now. Traveling is a big thing right now.
Yeah.
If you have a small size, AKA a sample, sell your samples as travel sizes to your customers, especially ones who haven't been buying in a while. Maybe they want that. Like,
yes.
Get some revenue, get them in the practice.
I really like that, because that's actually a struggle I've recently hit, because we've been doing some more traveling, but we've been doing carry-on. And so I'm like, how do I bring these things? I'm like, I don't want to, like, say I use an oil. I don't want to pour an oil into this other thing, because then I'm going to, like, lose some of the product. Mm-hmm. I love that idea.
So, and I said sell. I didn't say give. I know they're current cuts, but they will sell that, which of course leads to they were so excited last night because they're like, oh my gosh, social samples. They're using what I taught them in social samples, and they're going to sell those to their clients. Just make a bunch of those. Like, sell them to your clients for the travel season.
Well, and if so, bringing it to our social samples, they're probably using Flowdesk. They can just copy that page, right? Exactly. And then change the wording for travel.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding. Genius, right? Yeah. So, the key is, it is a relationship. You and your customer in a relationship. If they haven't purchased in a while, you need to reinvigorate that relationship in a couple ways. Indirectly, with what you're putting on social media, reminding them to use their product, right? Reminding that other people are getting transformations. Directly, in actually reaching out to them. And you might be afraid to do it, but do it. And do it in the way that you communicated with them prior, right? Or if you're not sure, ask them, hey, what's the best way to communicate? Do you like text message? Do you like phone calls? Do you like DMs? Touch base with them about non-business things, especially if it's been a while since you talked to them. Find something they're doing online or think something they love, and talk to them about that. Then re-engage them, offer a consult with them, touch base with them on what they're using. And listen, if it's something where you're like, I don't really know if I could re-consult to talk to them about, I was wondering if I could have some time to just interview you and get more feedback from you on the product. That's a conversation where you're not necessarily selling something from them, but it takes down their defenses and walls, so you can figure out and learn more about what they need and what they do and don't like about the product.
Yeah. Yeah. And this could go a few different ways. You could be walking away with a sale, or you could be walking away with really valuable information that you can use on your social media and in your emails and how you're talking to people. So this is like an investment of your time. You might get a sale then, you might get a sale later from it.
100%. And more than anything, remember that they are a priority. Yes, new customers. Yes, new business partners. Yes, your current business partners are important, but your customers are a priority, and they will stay loyal to you if you stay in their lives.
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise it's too easy. It's too easy to go to something else. Like there's options out there, but care about them.
Exactly. Love
I
it.
love it. Love it.
What's going on with you behind the scenes, Missy?
This morning, I just paid for a facial yoga app.
One
I
of
am
these?
going to be doing face yoga.
And because why?
Because I have a double chin. It needs to go. It's not welcome here. It served its purpose when
Do
I
you
was
have it?
pregnant.
I don't see a double chin, but do you have one just naturally? It's not a double chin.
It
That's not what
is.
that is. That is not a double chin.
It's
You just don't have
okay.
a defined neck.
It's not
Defined chin.
defined.
Okay, that's not a
And
double chin.
I love my mother, but I now see her age and I see what happens to it, and I look identical to her. So no, I don't want it.
Do you think it's that the face yoga is going to get rid of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm doing it in conjunction with this other program that I'm doing, and I'm really trying to improve my posture. I have horrible posture. It's horrendous. I can't even lift my arms all the way up over my head because my posture is so bad. So yeah, I'm going to improve it, and I'm going to be so tall, and I'm going to have a very defined jawline.
Oh my goodness. Have you seen, okay, so Brian Abzalo, he was Rachel Lindsay's husband from The Bachelor. She was the first Black Bachelorette.
Okay.
Okay,
No.
so he is like just a fine piece of man, and he is a chiropractor. And I was looking, and he was like, "Have you ever watched them like do things like?" And
I've
they
gone to
crack.
a ton of, yeah, I've done it a
Okay,
lot.
well, the videos are something else where they
They're
yank
aggressive.
people's heads. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I
Feels
thought of when
so
he said
good.
it. Does it? Okay, I believe you. Never done it. Couple things I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember my rant? Which one, Roxanne? About
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, which one?
about Hugh and Grace and the toxic flush and all that. Their hydrate detox.
Yeah.
They're changing it.
No way.
They lowered the price for retail.
I
and
saw that email yesterday.
B, they're changing with it. They're like realizing that's their hero product. I am like, thank you. I've been saying it.
Love it.
And I think they might even be changing the name.
To detox?
I don't know. To RoxTalks.
I love it.
I'm manifesting a name change. I'm just saying, I'm manifesting. They could, but I'm so excited. Like, I'm like, that is your thing, people. So I just like,
that is so awesome. You know what else?
Right?
This is kind of going off of, I have, I can't remember what company it is. I wish I remembered. I was looking at a direct sales company. It was like, this is our hero product. I was like, I'm
right here.
Wow. And I was like, and you're using it wrong. Like, that's not what a hero product is.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
The other thing, wedding is in 66 days. But you know what's been really interesting? I know it's soon. It's so soon. Like, so part of me is like freaking out, like, how's this all gonna come together? Oh my gosh. And the other part of me is like, gonna be okay. I gotta trust. And Scott and I have been having this really great conversations, which has been kind of fun. I'm like, oh, we're like, how are you treating me differently? We've been together like for almost 8 years. Our anniversary is May the 4th. But it's just interesting. So that's fun. I am at the gym, still doing the whole.
You have a dress fitting.
I have a dress fitting tomorrow. Still doing the whole treadmill thing.
Wait, when are you flying?
I'm flying tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow.
And then you're coming back Thursday.
Thursday, I'm coming back. That's right. Just in and out.
Whew. All right.
Playing around.
In and out for the dress.
In and out for the dress. So yeah, we've been suit shopping for Scott this weekend, and me.
Yeah, do you have a ring yet?
I do. It should be here any day. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Are you gonna wear it?
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. I wear it to the gym. I don't want to wear it to the gym, but yes, I'll wear it.
You can wear it to the gym. He needs to get down on one knee and put it on your finger.
Yeah, he's talking about he wants to do something special. I'm like, dude, give me the ring. My battery's about to die, so we gotta go.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.